MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hard hit ball to second. Dozier with a great stop. In time. Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Balbuena is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit out towards second. Odor is there, and he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And the pitch. Down the third baseline. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dahl going back on it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the end.
Second baseman Ryan.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brian Dozier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit. You hate facing a guy with
a swing and a miss. That retires this. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a ball.
Here's one that misses high.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And he's retired 1 away. Here's Luis Valbuena now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu in foul ground, and they can't run it down.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Mutter ranging up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Calling for it, LeMahieu. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Michael Taylor.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Taylor Motter. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So here's Joe Mauer, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Designated
And
hitter,
this ball's going to find
number
the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in once again,
Now batting.
Ben Revere.
Left
0 for
fielder,
1 here in the early
Ben
going. Ground ball to
Revere.
second. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in for his second
center fielder,
at-bat,
number
Byron
25.
Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a little blooper to center. Mutter ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left
Up next
off.
for the
Max
Twins,
Kepler. And he's
right
off to a
fielder,
hot start in this one.
Max
Homered his first time
Kepler.
around. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he's safe. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. Eduardo Escobar will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury.
The second baseman,
Ready to
number
deliver.
2,
Here's the first
Brian
pitch.
Dozier.
And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
The batter,
Ready for another
the
chance? Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton
He's 0 for 1
Simmons.
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score any more here, the other...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Leading out
He'll
for
try to
Colorado.
get it going here to begin
Right
the
fielder,
4th.
David
High and
Dahl.
tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something. He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up
Striding
next for
in,
Colorado.
Rougned Odor.
Second
He's 0 for
baseman,
1 thus far.
Rougned Odor.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Buxton is there, 2 gone.
First baseman,
Digging in
number
to try it
19,
again. Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis
Leading
Valbuena.
off the fourth
0
for
for
the
1
Twins.
for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
And that's in there
Number
for a strike.
19.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in,
Patrick.
Jason Castro.
Jason
He popped
Castro.
out in his first trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the second out of the inning. So
First
here's Joe
baseman,
Mauer.
number 7.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Mauer.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pham. And that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0
Leading
for
off
1 thus
Colorado.
far.
Third baseman.
And that one's in on the hands
LeMahieu.
to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Again, he sends it out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Kepler has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now
Standing in, Tommy
Fielder.
Pham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1
Up
for
next
him here in this one.
Colorado, the designated hitter, Lucas.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, number 8, as we
Leading
move
up for the
past the
Twins.
halfway point in this one and
Designated
begin the
hitter,
bottom of the 5th.
Number 8.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Up next for the Twins.
Eduardo Escobar
Left
standing
fielder,
in. First at bat of the
Eduardo
game for him here in the
Escobar.
5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's a high pop up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The
Now at the
center fielder,
plate,
number
Byron
25.
Buxton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there at the letters 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Right fielder,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's a look over to first. 1-0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for
leading up
1 thus
Colorado,
far.
The left fielder, number 3.
And
Michael
boy, a high
Taylor.
strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Wilson Ramos is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Motter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And there he goes towards second. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Here's Luis Valbuena now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Jason Castro is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the game.
1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at 3rd as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance. Number 8. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through. A base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mutter onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Skied into very shallow right. Dahl over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Rougned Odor.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Buxton is right there, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries so far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Buxton is there, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Lucas Duda, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Low for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. Steven Souza will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Max.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Second baseman, number 2.
Brian Dozier is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. This one's down to third. And he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to third, and they get the force over there for the first out. Striding in once again, Luis Valbuena. He singled his last time up, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ball 1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Pham comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. This is pulled into right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Striding in, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off
Third
for
trip to the
Colorado.
plate for him here
The
tonight.
catcher,
0
number
for
40.
2 at this point.
Wilson
On the
Ramos.
ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Shortstop.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Martin.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Kepler is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Right fielder.
He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut from the stretch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton has a beat on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
Coming to
batting.
the plate now,
Second baseman.
Rougned Odor. Last time through was a base hit. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman number 19.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis.
Your
It was a
attention,
single
please.
for him.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 62. Buddy Boucher.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer.
Leading
He
off
comes
for the
in
Twins.
0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Joe
Ball 1.
Mauer.
The 1-0 now to Mauer. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And this is taken here for
Now
ball
batting.
4. So the leadoff
Number
man's
8.
on base to kick off the home 8. Number 8 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Souza is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Eduardo Escobar
Now
standing
batting.
in. He's
Left
0 for
fielder,
2 thus far in this one.
Eduardo Escobar.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Now to the plate.
The center
Byron
fielder,
Buxton.
number
He
25.
flew out in his Tyler Chatwood takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
For Colorado,
Big curveball swung on and missed 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Max Kepler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Digging in, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The designated hitter.
Here's Lucas Duda now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Mark Reynolds.
And hitting for Colorado, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Irvin Santana. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Tonight.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see.